All right, your phone calls are coming up from veterans around the country. I'm going to clear the phone lines. I apologize to some that we're holding. I've got to get comments from military because I confirmed last week that they've been asking some of the units here in Texas in the Army and National Guard to fill out what guns they've got at home under orders. We did a Google search on this, found out WorldNet Daily on March 21st. See, we don't know everything here. In fact, we don't know much. That's what scares us. People think we're exaggerating. It's always far worse than we thought. Military demands details of soldiers' private guns. Fort Campbell Command reversed under pressure. Then they tried to spin it and say, well, the 187th Infantry just made this up themselves. No, this is going on nationwide. That's the issue we've discovered. See, but you've got to get more pieces as things develop. Then we go, wait a minute, we're hearing this from other people and confirming it. This isn't just one commander. Well, obviously a commander isn't going to, without being ordered, everybody on the base, tell me what guns you privately own, if you live 3 states away or right outside the base. That's coming up and your phone calls. I want to hear from military on this. Has this been happening to you? 1-800-259-9231. Military only, or husbands or wives, people that can confirm this. 1-800-259-9231. Okay, going back to Charlie Skelton. Charlie, remember I was joking last Thursday with you going, does Bilderberg exist? Does Spain exist? Does Portugal, does Greece exist? Does the Mediterranean exist? Because he could have had those officers behind him. They would have kept playing. They teach them Delphi technique and other psychological schools, how to just freak people out, to just end the debate right there. He could have been the guy following you in the desk. He would have said, you're not feeling well. And then the Soviet Union, they said, take him away, give him injections. And then 6 months later, being given, 5-10 times the safe dosage of antipsychotics, they'll bring you into court drooling and say, see, he's mentally ill, commit him permanently to the state. And the judge says, that's right. And they take you and lobotomize you, and that's it. That's how they roll here in the U.S. That's how the globalists operate. So see, the next step, if you would have stayed in Greece, kept doing this, would have been electroshock therapy. And I'm not joking, Mr. Skelton. It would have been, he's insane, he sees imaginary things. And you could try to bring news articles in before the judge saying, look, it was in the newspaper, Bilderberg's real. And he would say, everyone knows you are insane. Take him away. Oh. So, the NAFTA highway is being built all around me. They didn't cancel. They're still building it. And they just say, and you try to go to TxDOT now and say you don't want it. And they go, we're no longer doing that. But the toll roads are going in. He's had his 3 minutes. Officers remove him. So Charlie Skelton, London Guardian reporter, what else happened? So you were in this imaginary place called Greece, imaginary place outside Athens, imaginary police station. You're an imaginary London Guardian reporter, you poor man. You poor insane. They have over 100 mental illness designations now for people that believe in global elites and empires. There's no imperialism. There was no British Empire. There's nothing. If I tell you nothing exists and I'm the government, nothing exists. Mr. Skelton, you don't exist. Mr. Skelton, don't get angry, okay? Okay, we have some Prozac for you, Mr. Skelton. Is everything okay?
I could do with a bit of Prozac. I'm having a glass of red wine instead. I couldn't believe...
It doesn't exist, Mr. Skelton.
I couldn't believe the lies. I was shocked.
There's no lies. Government can't lie. It never has, never will. Why do you hate black people? No, I'm showing you what they do. Why do you want to... Listen, why do you want to hurt children, Mr. Skelton?
It's a hobby.
Why are you saying the Holocaust didn't happen, Mr. Skelton?
Show me the bones. Anyway, yeah, I totally agree. It's the lies that can be told are just terrible things, and it makes you doubt yourself. And it makes you wonder what is going on. And at that point, it also makes you cling to the truth, to try and cling to the truth. And I had nothing until I saw that guy up in the loo. I really had nothing except some loose confirmations, which were then denied, and also, even though that was denied.
Let me ask you a question. Did he come in the bathroom after you?
No, I went into the bathroom. He was there. He was more shocked than I was. He was just going to the loo. I just came in the loo. It blew his cover by accident. I mean, it was too bizarre. It was just a complete coincidence that I happened. Otherwise, I'd have gone away and I would not have known.
Sounds like you've got an active imagination. Bilderberg. Bilderberger.
I think you need a glass of red wine as well.
No, I quit drinking it completely.
Really? Good.
Yeah.
No, I should.
That's what I did drink, though. I like red wine. I like Mexican beer.
Right.
Come to think of it, I like everything. Like somebody asked me if I like brunettes or blondes, everything in between. Go ahead. Sorry.
Do you know what? There were a couple of times when I got lied to by various people in various departments of the state police and the police generally that I stopped being able to look at people. When they started telling me a lie, I got so embarrassed for them, I had to look away. It was so shameful. And then when he lied to me at the end there, I was so shocked. I felt giddy. My mouth fell open. It was one of the most shocking moments of my life, that to be told you did not.
Listen, here's the secret, Charlie. We'll do 5 more minutes and let you go on the other side and go to calls, but we appreciate your courage. You need to have fun with this. This got major news attention. You exposed the Bilderberg Group. They're arresting you and stuff because they're failing. We're kicking their butt. Realize they're pathetic. You've had a victory.